Hi and welcome to Phoenix TV again. A day late, but everybody's got a day job to do. We've had to put it back a day today. Got on one for you. He's coming back. It's his 7th season. He's played over 300 games for the club. Tried his luck at forward and established now as a D-man. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got James Neal. Hi James.
Hi Tomo, you alright?
Good to see you back.
I didn't even notice that many games. It's not bad, is it?
Hey, if I get my stats wrong, the boss will go nuts.
I'll check it
dare
later.
and get
I'll
that.
check it later.
Oh, it was 309 plus playoff games
right,
and cup games.
It's not
so
bad. So.
you're looking about 340 games.
Well, good
Not
stuff.
bad, mate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good
not
time.
bad.
Coming back again for another season.
Yeah.
Although some players, they just want to come back. What was it like for you?
Well, I think obviously I've been here a while now, like you said, and I've had no doubt all the other seasons about coming back. And I think last year I had a pretty decent season. I was pretty consistent throughout, and I just wanted to continue that. Really, I thought it was a tough season, obviously, but to get to the 2 finals and did what we did was a big achievement.
Looking quickly back on last season, especially on the D, you guys put in some minutes last year, didn't you?
It was tough. It was tough, especially towards the end. You know, there were such massive games, the finals, the playoffs. With 4D, you're playing 3 games a week, 3 games in 4 nights mainly. It is pretty tough, and
sometimes 3
games. It's not an excuse or anything, because
No.
you have to do it, and you do get used to it. But when you're normally playing 5D and you get a bit of a longer rest, it is pretty tough.
I think one thing I remember was, again, I think it was the beginning of March. I think you'd just done a double shift, and they'd kept us on the ice quite a lot, and you could hardly drag yourself over the.
I think it was the one against Telford when we wasn't sure if Joe would be playing or not, and then just before the game he said he wouldn't be, and we played the whole game in 3D. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. I think I had unlimited Lucozade on the bench for my blood sugars, but
at the end of the day, in our sport, it's what you do, isn't it?
no, yeah, you just get on with it, like you said. Yeah.
And just talking briefly about, there's a bit of doubt as to where we're going to play at the moment, but it's maybe resolved soon. Does it bother you at all?
No, it doesn't bother me really. No, I'm just here to play hockey. Do you know what I mean? And I enjoy that. And I've had a good relationship with everyone from the club, all the fans, obviously, and all the boys. We're a good set of lads, and we just want to get on with it. So.
Looking at Tony's recruiting so far, and a few words of me, looking at strengthening the D this year to give you guys a better chance as your own unit. I think, but with players signing Mark Thomas, that's a good signing for us.
It's a massive signing for us. I've not seen him play for a while. Obviously, I've been here for a while, but obviously his track record and to play 10 years at a club like Sheffield speaks for itself, really. And for us to pick him up at this time in his career, it's a great signing. And
of course, Boother, hoping that he's recovering well and he'll be back. That would be good.
Well, obviously, Boother's been the best British defender in the league for the last 3 or 4 years, and so if we have Tomo and Boother and whoever else signs, it's looking good, really.
That pleases you then, because
no, it definitely does. Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah, well, as I say, once again, it'll be a competitive team. It's one thing about Manchester; they put an attractive team and a competitive team.
Well, like I said, we didn't have the best seasons last year, but to finish in 2 finals, everyone was writing us off in the playoffs. No one thought we would even get to Coventry, but we knew ourselves that we had the ability and the desire to do it.
Well, I've been with Phoenix since day one, and the win down in Basingstoke is definitely one of my highlights.
Oh, it was.
No doubt about it.
It was. I was on the bench with Joe with about 5 seconds left, and I was like, "Why are you so calm?" He was just stood there, and I was like, "God," we couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe what was happening. It was, I don't know, 3 years since we won down there. So
they flung everything but the kitchen sink at us in that third period, didn't they?
They did. But we did it.
We did it. We got to Coventry with a good win in the semi-final, and all credit to Peterborough. They're a good side. It was a good fight. It was a good final.
Yeah.
A couple of things went against us, but hey ho.
I think they were really well organised, and I think not necessarily got a better team than us. I don't think they have at all, but
it worked on the day.
Yeah, and I watched it on TV last week, and just from what I was watching, we looked dead on our feet in the last period, and especially when we get a few penalties, it takes the momentum out of us and out the game, and I don't know. I think it was 3-2 with about 8 minutes left. We could have stole it, but I think we just ran out of enough. Yeah.
Well, the fans were all behind you all weekend, as
They
always.
are, yeah, they are always.
Some of us with hangovers, but there we go.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know at commentary. I've been in that semis every year, so.
Right, your summer. You're a busy boy. You got something to do with school and preschool?
Yeah, I'm working in it's like a nursery, schools out sort of club at the minute. I'm currently just working with the preschool kids who are moving up to primary school next year. So they're keeping me on my toes. And then there's some holidays I'll be with the schools out, the out of schools club, mainly on trips most days. So it's good fun for me. I get to travel around doing all sorts of fun things.
Are you getting a breakaway yourself?
I'm going to Spain start of August. So that should be nice just for a week. A bit of sun. I didn't get away last year, so that'll be nice.
Well, it's great to have you back, James.
Yeah.
Really, really, really pleased. It's the continuity of the club's important to both Neil and Tony, and of course to you guys. Continuity for yourself.
Yeah.
And I think we've made a promising start on the recruiting. And,
definitely.
Tony never lets us down, does he?
No. So there's things to come, and like you said, Tony should put a good team together as always.
Yeah. James, thanks very much, mate. It's great to have you back.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
thanks.
mate. Cheers. Well, that's another one signed on the books and looking forward to September. Talking about September, I know everybody's all worried about where we're going to play and how things are going for season tickets and all sorts of things, but we're not far away from coming out and letting people know what's happening. So keep an eye out for things. I don't think it'll be too long now. See you next time.